The 2023 season began with more predictions regarding Mercedes and Ferrari, as both teams promised significant upgrades that could challenge Red Bull, but no one expected a surprise from Aston Martin, as they are somewhat new to the F1 arena, but they took the Formula 1 world by storm as they are appearing as the second fastest car in the grid after beginning the 2023 season. So Fernando Alonso became a regular appearance in most of the podium ceremonies alongside with Red Bull drivers, but they are still not at a level to challenge Red Bull, as they have a few things to cover. If they really want to challenge the 2023 title, they need an immediate upgrade to their challenger, as well as their game plan, as Stroll is not matching with the level of Alonso. But before we proceed, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon for more exciting updates. Aston Martin team principal Mike Crack recently revealed where they would introduce the upgrades to their 2023 Challenger. They already introduced the first set of mega upgrades to the AMR 23 ahead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and it didn't bring the boost that they had expected, as the AMR 23's pace is equally matching with Ferrari and Mercedes. But their expectation was to bring another upgrade ahead of the race in Imola, prior to the next one scheduled for the Montreal Grand Prix. Now that the race in Imola was postponed because of bad weather conditions in the area, that upgrade will be shifted to the next race in Monaco or in Spain. During the Australian Grand Prix, some of the new parts were tested with the intention of identifying the strengths and weaknesses of the Formula 1 Challenger, but they were not ready for permanent upgrades and removed them prior to the next race, as they were used totally for experimental purposes. We saw they did the same thing last year by testing different components to identify the best configuration for their Challenger, and that's how they developed AMR 23 to the superior level this season. Talking about the current progress of the team, Aston Martin team principal Mike Crack said, "The competitors are very close, except one which is quite far away. But we need to keep our heads down and we need to give 100% at all times to be able to maintain this position and as long as we can." They clearly know that competition is heavy from Mercedes and Ferrari, as both rival challengers have equally matching pace with the AMR 23. On the other hand, Crack's team have to complete a lot of assignments if they want to match the pace of Red Bull, who are showing a clear gap with the rest of the pack. So the upgrades that are scheduled for Imola and Montreal will have a bigger role to play in this competition, as any improvement of their challenger can make a title-challenging impact, as there is a long way to go in the 2023 season. But if they miss that opportunity, then the chance is slim for them to repeat the same in the next upgrade. Fernando Alonso has highlighted the importance of the continuous development of their AMR 23, despite the surprises that happened in the early part of the season. I think Mercedes, they have also been strong in Jeddah, to be honest. I was within 1/10 of George, fighting to get this extra 5 seconds or whatever at the end, so it was very close. It seems that qualifying is quite important now, because race pace is very similar, and I think now we enter into a part of the season that is going to be very interesting. Which team is developing the car faster? I think the first 3 races being away from Europe, it's difficult to bring upgrades and things like that, but from now on, maybe we see the level of the teams changing a little bit, race by race, depending on who brings an upgrade that is good enough. For us, it's all happy days at the moment. We never expect to be on the podium, maybe even throughout the season, and in 3 races, we have 3. Alonso pointed out the importance of Aston Martin to learn from everything that they are experiencing on and off the track, as the most inexperienced team in the current Formula 1 Championship. The Aston Martin team is fighting alongside with teams like Red Bull, Mercedes and Ferrari, which already have won multiple world championships in F1, with a lot of experience to manage any type of challenging situation. So everything that comes now is a plus. 3rd and 4th is a lot of points. We take every opportunity, and we need to learn, and we need to grow as a team, maybe off track, because we are racing against Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari, teams that are used to this kind of pace of development and things like that. Maybe we are just in a learning process, so we take this 2023 in a very humble manner, and let's see how it's going, he added further. Even though Alonso is regularly among podium finishers, Stroll doesn't show any consistency in terms of results. This is a huge blow to their constructors' standings, as Aston Martin lost the chance of being runners-up for that reason. As both Red Bull drivers are performing well, Aston Martin has a slim chance for the constructors' title, and their best chance is for the drivers' title, as Alonso is in fine form, already securing third-place finish in all the races that were concluded yet, except Baku and Monaco. According to your view, what are the areas in which Aston Martin should show immediate improvement? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to get more exciting Formula 1 news. See you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.